We're going to give this a go. We're going to give it a go. Oh, is this thing on?
Yes, it is.
Okay, perfect.
Wow.
Okay, take 3.
100.
You guys, we're just going to say we're grateful that you're back, and we're grateful that this is even working right now. So we're going to give this another go. Geez. Okay. We started with some gratitude. It has been a rough go this evening. Thank you guys for tuning back into us. Boy, we left everybody on a cliffhanger. And,
Well, yeah, the audio crapped out last week.
Yeah, and we thought, oh, we fixed it. Came back in. It's not the case, but we should look over here in case it happens again.
Yeah. No matter what, we're going to get through it.
We're going to get through it. So we would like to say welcome back, everybody, to this week's episode. We're going to be talking about you're always practicing something. And right now we're practicing patience. We're practicing podcasting. We're practicing
everything. Practice some gratitude.
I already did. I already said I'm grateful we're back. Like I am there.
I'm grateful we're back you guys are back for another episode of Plantspiration Unplugged. We're John and Stefanie, the founders of the nonprofit Plantspiration. We started that to educate, motivate, and inspire people to go plant-based for their health, the animals, and the planet, of course.
That's right. People know us for losing 250 pounds as a family and reversing a slew of our own chronic diseases. And today, people know us for being the people that help others lose weight for real, for good. Stick to plants. That's what we
talk about what works.
We talk about what works, all right? We talk about the mindset, the habits, the stuff that nobody tells you.
Hey, you should be thinking about this.
Yeah. We had a rough go just today. I mean, we had the whole podcast down. We usually have a great topic. We talk about it. We get going. We're like, all right, let's hit play. This is great. We literally got started recording, and again, it cut us off, and we didn't even know when at this point it cut us off.
No,
but
it was about 10 minutes in. I checked. I was like, you know what? Let me go eat something before I tear this thing up.
I went outside, sat in the sun, decompressed, meditated a little bit, and I just thought, because my email's kind of holding up. If this does, the whole week is holding up on this. It's part of the whole ecosystem at Plantspiration. I was like, if we don't get this in, then, but it is what it is. And I knew if we didn't get it going, that we were going to learn a lesson from it, because I guess we're going to say this. We've been practicing how to get through, stuff that really, life is lifing, and this is just what we're going to do. But let me say, I wasn't stress eating. I just hadn't really put anything in before. No, because we start early.
I'm like, you know what? Let me do a brunch, lunch-ish kind of a thing, and then
we start early. Yeah. Good. So I guess I want you to tell everybody, what did we stop, drop, and roll? So we get out of here. We didn't work. We recouped. What did you eat? What did you make? Tell everybody.
I made some air-fried potatoes, because while those are cooking, I actually threw a bag of lentils in a pot. If you just take a whole bag of lentils, it was like, 2 to 1 or this or that. I just take a whole bag of lentils, throw it in a pot, which 1 pound bag, and 5 cups of water. It comes to a boil, turn it all the way to low, cover it 20 minutes. You are good.
Now, I don't mean to
And then I just drain it after. It's not like you got to have the exact amount where it soaks up the right amount of water. And you just drain them. Don't rinse them. Just drain them. Oh, my God. I love lentils.
So just to give everybody a heads up who's listening right now, this is what everybody loves about the Eat Your Plants Off classes. Everybody thinks I'm the one that's cooking, but you just heard John cooking right here.
Oh, my God. I forgot we were recording. I was just talking about the food.
Because we've been testing this out all afternoon, and is this real?
Geez. Is this thing on?
Okay, so good thing we actually have some show notes today, because we just thought a bathroom was overflowing then before we got in here. So there's just been a lot.
That's right.
We're here.
I mean, it was
How are you? How was your week?
I'm telling you, my week was all right. It was good. It was different. Usually this week we're at ICNM. So, didn't go to that this year.
Yeah, that's a little different.
And you were just like, you know what, we're not going this year. I'm like, you know what, I figured that.
I've been a little busy.
I was going to say, what happened? What's going on?
Work has just been, I've been working on the research stuff.
And the training for the research.
The training for the research, the the research project.
Yeah, let's just say
and I had to take some, I guess the best way to put it would be, it's like you have to take driver's ed in order to get your license to get out on the road. So I guess that's what it would be, but it's more about like ethics and human subjects and protection, and way out of my league.
Yeah.
Not even going to lie. Like, I'm just going to come right out here and say, this is what I need to take. I need to take these courses.
Oh, yeah. Everything's got to be, cross the T's, dot the I's.
Yeah, I got to know what I'm doing.
No.
I think they get the point.
Yeah.
I think
it's serious stuff up in here. But anyways, so we didn't go to that ICNM.
I just have so much going on right now. And I miss seeing everybody. I miss doing all that.
Of course, I miss the food. I make great food at home, but if somebody's not cooking it kind of tastes even better.
It's nice.
No.
It's, geez. Usually we're there, but we weren't this week. And, I started thinking, I got really good at something over all this time I've been working. I said we didn't go to ICNM. I've been working on this stuff, and I realized I got really good at practicing not riding my bike.
What?
Yes.
Explain this.
Like,
what are you
this
talking about?
is what I wanted to talk about. We're always practicing something. And as I'm getting into all this, I'm coaching, running the nonprofit, we're doing the podcast, and I'm working on this research project. So I kept saying, I don't have time, I'll do it tomorrow. I don't have time, I'll do it tomorrow. Or, you know what, it's okay, I've work too much. I should just take a break. You don't need to exert, because I'll just talk like everybody else. You could talk yourself into it. And what I noticed was it was almost like I started doing those reps.
Wow.
Like, you can just go next week. It's too hot outside. Maybe just take it easy. You've done a lot on your brain today. I just kept noticing I was practicing those reps.
Wow.
And, I'm usually out there almost every day.
You're like talking yourself out of it.
I was practicing different reps. I was practicing something else I noticed.
You're practicing not going for a ride.
Kind of. I mean,
got easier and easier, didn't it, as the time went on?
It did. And you know what? I felt it.
And then you're like, what the hell am I doing?
Well, I felt it. Like, I felt the difference of not riding the bike.
Yeah.
And I didn't need to go research what are the effects of not riding my bike. I think we all know.
Why do I feel this way? I'm not sure.
Why am I not getting the same energy I'm used to having? Like, I noticed my energy was going down. I noticed that other things weren't going down. I was like, I'm just not getting the exercise that I should get in. Mm-hmm. And I would make this excuse that I could only get on my bike outside. That's the first place I would start.
Yeah, I was thinking you could start it in the front room there. We got like a stationary bike, a treadmill.
We have
a stepper I just had to have.
And we have we have that. We have we have a trainer up in my room. Like, we have a workout section on every floor.
Yeah.
Every place has something we can work out. Weights are just hanging out all over the place. I mean, you could do push-ups off the chair.
Sure.
But I got into this habit of, I've had a day. I'm so busy. I'm just going to.
Yeah. Hey, you really
I'm allowed to relax.
Yes, exactly. You worked hard. It's okay. And it is.
Think about this for a second. So I got out on my bike on Friday.
Yeah.
And it was like, what was I doing?
I know. And your system was like,
yes, that is exactly what happened. And that was, do that again.
Yeah.
Do that again. Do you guys hear that? That is exactly what it feels like when I put one foot on my pedal. When I put my helmet on, that's what I hear in my.
When you push off and get
going. Oh, yeah. I'm just, activity started. Like,
yes,
that's
it.
Woo! I was missing that.
That's great.
And it showed. It showed in my creativity. It showed in my
mood.
Yeah, everything. Mm-hmm. So I'm out on the trail, and this is when I got to thinking, you know how they say it takes 21 days to catch a habit
to stick or something like that.
Right. 21 days for a habit to stick. I was like, I also think I also think you can practice 21 days of not doing anything, but practicing not doing anything for 21 days and fall back into that.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. No doubt.
I mean, think about it. People have this, they do this. I'm going to eat better for 21 days. And then.
What about the rest of your life?
But I'm just saying, it's very easy to slip back right into something. And you just start going, you know what? Yeah, I'll start tomorrow. Oh, there it is. Mm-hmm. There it is. We all do it.
Wait till Monday. We're going out bowling. Come on. I love bowling. Remember we were on a drinking league and we bowled too?
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
I mean.
That is, well, yeah, we practice that. Yeah. We practice that life. And I'm grateful that I went through that phase. I'm not proud of it. Okay. I'm just going to say that I'm not proud of it, but I'm grateful that I did, because I wouldn't be where I am today had I not experienced don't want to go there anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Hey, it's all right. We can still go bowling though. We're going to.
But we just don't have to be incoherent.
I just won't go there that thirsty.
Yeah. Crazy. But we practiced that lifestyle. We practiced it. It's all we knew. We showed up every time like that. We practiced what we were doing. And this is what I'm saying. Once I got on my bike, of course I tell myself, I tell everybody else, just see if you can go around, if you're up for going around the block, if you're up for this, because momentum, it gets going once you get out there. You don't get motivation first. You get activation. Get out there and get going, and then you get this motivation, and then you get the momentum. I can't stop. And that's exactly what happened to me. And then the claps were going, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm back out here. And what started off with, I'm just going to go to here, which was 10 miles, turned into 15. And I was like, I feel so good. There I go again. I feel so good. I'm just going to go all the way. So I did 27 miles.
All the way into another state.
All the way into another state. Literally, because when I'm out on my bike, I am in another state.
Well, then you were in 2 states yesterday or Friday.
You know what I'm saying? But that's when I thought, this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about how we really don't realize we practice kind of both ways. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. Well, that was the good thing about my week was we did the same ride on Saturday.
And how did you feel after that?
I felt fantastic. It amped me up. I was like, wow, I haven't done this in a while.
Well, let me ask you this. Why is it, we know exercise works. We know exercise makes us feel better. We know exercise keeps us healthy. It's cardio. It's, what are you looking at? You're making me nervous.
Amazon.
Oh, I know exactly what it is too.
My work shorts.
Yeah, it is. So you guys, we just got an Amazon delivery and you just witnessed it happening. And I have some shampoo coming. That rice water stuff. Oh. I should put it in my store.
Is that a drink?
No, I think it isn't.
Rice water?
Yeah, it's like these bars. Have you guys ever used those bars of soap?
Bars of shampoo. It's shampoo and conditioner bars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rice water? Oh, that's the brand of it?
I'm not even sure right now.
I don't know. We're trying to plug something that we shouldn't be.
I'm not trying to plug anything.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know
That's not what I'm doing. Back to, we're talking about.
Yeah, at the Mexican restaurant, the rice water, the drink and the thing.
That is not what I'm putting in my hair.
Maybe it's rice milk. I don't know.
Okay, anyway. The whole thing here is that we're always practicing something, and what I was trying to say is, why is it that we know the exercise makes us feel better? We know scientifically what it does to our body when we do it. Why is it that even when we know these things, do we tend to get into the habit of just not doing them? We know exercise works.
Yeah, and it feels good. Once you do it, then you're like, holy cow, why wasn't I doing this?
Yeah, I don't need another class or another book or another podcast to tell me how great working out is. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Why don't we do it all the time when we know it makes us feel incredible?
I don't know, but that's what I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start practicing more working out.
Yeah,
that was it. I got down there this morning. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to wait or say, oh, maybe tomorrow. I was like, I'm just going to get on it. And I got to spend more time there.
So you would say it's also practicing?
I'm definitely practicing, yeah. Instead of practicing not doing it, I'm going to practice working out a little more.
Because knowing that it was good for me, is that what got you down there?
Yeah, knowing how good I feel.
So you just started talking to yourself.
I got to do this. Yeah. I just got to get back down there and downstairs where the heavier weights are. That's why I say down there.
So first you're down there doing your guitar, and then you're creating a new habit. You're practicing guitar and working out one after the other. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, different times. Like the evenings, more guitar. I think earlier is working out.
I'm just thinking again.
Uh-oh.
It takes 21 days to build a habit.
Mm-hmm.
I think it goes backwards too.
For sure.
I think it goes backwards. How many of you guys feel what I'm talking about?
By the time of 3 weeks of blowing something off, you're like,
I need to start over again.
Remember about it.
Yeah, I need to start over. I mean, I did in all fairness, ride my bike like once a week, but this is I put more miles on my bike every season, more miles, 2,000 than my car.
Yep.
So for me to have like the lowest miles I've had in 10 years, I was talking myself into like, well, I guess I'm never going to ride my bike again. I was like, stop. That doesn't.
Come on.
You know what I mean,
you
though?
got Jim Gaffigan's voice in your head.
Well, I made so many thoughts. I was like, well, I got to get those ball bearings fixed. My tires are a little wobbly. You know, I was like, maybe I shouldn't do it. And then I just thought, this is ridiculous. I've got a great bike. I'm going to get out there. I'm going to ride it and look at it.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous what we talk ourselves into.
Or
that 21-day thing.
I mean, there's so many things that are beneficial for us and we talk ourselves out of it.
If repetition builds a pattern, what happens when we repeatedly don't do the thing?
That's a new pattern of not doing it.
It's a new pattern of not doing it. So I think everybody needs to recognize that. It isn't that you're not doing anything. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I want to let me just get real.
Yeah, if you're doing nothing, you're practicing doing nothing. You're still doing something when you're doing nothing.
Well, what I'm going to say right here is I'm just going to go off the cuff and I'm going to say this. This is what I'm feeling. If anybody here is thinking about themselves and they're like, yeah, I could see that. Like I haven't gotten in a workout or I haven't been eating all the right things all at the same time. Mm-hmm. Hold on, I just lost my train of thought, actually, right in this very moment. Oh, here's what I was going to say. You know, so many people spend time beating themselves up. Like, I'll start tomorrow. You know what, I'll just do it Monday. Or this day was bad, just forget about it. Mm-hmm. You know, we spend so much time shaming. I've said many times, shame has collapsed more healing than cake ever did, or pizza ever did, or junk food. It's just shame collapses everything. So I think when people get into this mindset of, I think I just will blow this off, and then that creates a cycle. I'm trying to explain right now, what if you just have been practicing that lifestyle for so long that you forget that that's what you've been practicing? I mean, showing up. I have somebody who just started piano. I have a client who just started piano.
Awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
Retired,
wow.
Eating their plants off, going to the gym, and then just decides, I'm going to start the piano. Perfect example.
That's awesome.
I said, did you walk in and just start being Liberace?
Liberace.
Of course, no. And I said, see the way that you had to show up every week and learn these new tools and learn these new lessons and keep on practicing it? Exactly. This is what we're doing here. Same thing. And if you don't have anywhere to go, a lot of people will fall off if you're not going to swim practice. Then we have this whole Saturday support thing going on.
Yeah.
And we hear people talking. Am I going too far ahead?
No, I love it. What do you mean too far ahead?
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm lost on where we were at with our timeline. Oh, I see where we're at. Okay.
I didn't know we had a timeline, folks, just so you know. I'm just talking.
I know. What do you want to talk about?
I just love it. No, we can talk about it. I mean, it was great. The Saturday support group. It's freaking awesome.
I could spend an hour talking about that.
I know. It's just freaking awesome. I mean, to see everything
Well, it's a perfect example of what we're seeing. We're seeing people that keep showing up and practicing.
Yep.
Everybody knows, I've been saying this week after week. I mean, how many of you are listening right now know that whole food, plant-based, lifestyle medicine, these are the only things ever proven to reverse disease, reverse heart disease. Are we recording? I've got anxiety.
Everything's fine. We're good
about it. Like, I don't want to keep talking if it's going to.
You're just interrupting yourself. You're doing great here. Don't you worry. We're practicing podcasting right now. I'm practicing looking at the controls and make sure we're still.
Isn't that recording. The irony of all this?
Jeez.
I don't think people realize what we're doing.
I am kind of a little disturbed by the audio just crapping out. Like,
it gives us a little fear.
Anxiety. You're right on. We're good.
We're good. The irony is happening right before everybody.
Yeah. What is that?
The irony?
Yeah. Tell me about it.
We're talking about you're always practicing something.
Mm-hmm.
If we weren't 81 episodes in, let's say this was our first episode, what would we have done?
Oh, we would have never done a number 2.
We would have never done a number 2.
Because number 1 was like a number 2.
It would have been like, forget it, we're done. It just didn't work out. But we've learned, you know what, just show up. Everything doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
Last week, like we said, we lost 4 minutes of the ending. We're supposed to have a call to action afterwards. Like, hey, everybody, keep practicing.
Yeah.
It gets cut off. We just put it up anyway. That's real. That's practicing.
Mm-hmm.
We're never going to get good at anything or get anywhere. Or like I said, everybody wants to be an all-star, but they don't want to show up to practice. They just expect for it to happen.
Well, guess what? That doesn't work because I've been doing it for 30 years with the guitar. And I'm like, you know what? I just got to play the damn thing, man.
Yeah, you have to.
It's not a damn thing. You know what I mean? Sorry, Jackson.
Well,
my Jackson guitar.
Oh, well, it is. It's just that we have to keep practicing this kind of stuff.
I'm never going to want to be able to do what I want to do and just play what I want to play if I don't actually play it. Let me just do it. The practice is where it's at.
Well, whatever you repeat gets easier to repeat.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes for food. That goes for breathing. That goes for exercising. That goes for taking care of yourself. And I think that's what's missing. That's what's missing. But after all these, let me just talk about Saturday support.
Mm-hmm.
We've had again, I'm not even Italian.
I know.
And I'm just like,
talking with
all over the place.
It's all good.
Whatever you repeat gets easier to repeat. And all I can say is, to me, that would be like the recap of our whole Saturday thing, what we watched. People, what are you thinking right now?
No, I'm just thinking it's great on Saturday.
Well,
when Saturday happens, man.
What do you hear?
I just really enjoy Saturday. People are crushing it. I hear about people that have fallen off but they come to the meeting and we talk about it and they leave feeling way better. But not only that, while we're going through it, they're answering their own questions and really learning what, and other people are learning from all of us talking,
It's definitely a different thing. It's more like,
you know what? Why it's so interesting and awesome, because we're not all on the same page. We're in our journey on the highway to health. We're not all in the same level.
But we really did talk a lot about the practice part of it. And somebody came in and talked about, exactly the bike story that I'm talking about. So I'm going to give another example. I guess we're just going to talk about this. We are always practicing something. So what are you practicing regularly? What are you repeating over and over again that you know what I mean? Are you repeating I'm going to start over Monday? Are you repeating I'll join when I feel better mindset? You know what I mean? People repeat that same thing and it keeps us in that practice. So what I heard her say was, she joined a swim league all of a sudden. She was a swimmer. We got back in the pool. She was working out, but then we fall out.
Right.
So she joined a team. Again, this is just awesome. These people are losing weight, reversing their diseases. They're joining swim teams. Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
and
holy
it's
cow,
like,
that's awesome.
Everybody else in there is watching this go down. And I said, now in your first practice, did you win? And she's like, no. And we talked about how scary it was to show up to your first thing. We forget that everybody sees the end results. Oh, I want to be an all-star. Oh, I want to get this down 100%. It's going to take a minute. And then on top of it, having to take a minute, we have to undo what we've been practicing for our whole life. Yeah, there's a lot of deep stuff underneath all of this. Mm-hmm. And I'm always just talking up on the surface part of it. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah. And it's not just the food that we're talking about either. I mean, it's just so much more. But that's how it was. I mean, for most of my life, except for the past 13, 14 years, I was practicing the standard American diet.
I was practicing the standard American diet, not exercising and drinking.
Yeah. Wow. It's standard American.
And other stuff.
Yeah. Way of life.
It's taken a lot. Yeah, it's taken a bit to undo it all.
Mm-hmm. Still,
and then
still undoing,
still figuring it out, still practicing the new version of us.
Yes, exactly. I was going to say of myself, trying to be a better me. I guess, people deal with life and being better at it, not freaking reacting, taking a breath.
I'm gonna go into this right here. What do you think that you've been practicing being better at?
Mm-hmm. Trying to have patience. Okay, when things happen, because I would easily fly off the handle. I think is what the phrase is.
I don't think you've been trying. Uh-huh. I think you've been doing.
Well, I've been practicing.
It's like. Night and day.
I'll still practice. I mean, just like the sports best all-star people, they still go to practice. Not like, well, I'm an all-star. Shit, I don't need to practice anymore.
No, it's a constant.
And
that's what it is, isn't it? It's a constant practice.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you think we can always keep practicing and getting better at something?
Yeah.
Maybe it's getting better at being our true, authentic self.
Yeah,
after we're done with all these layers of all the other stuff that we've been practicing.
Man, I could tell you every episode I could twist back to the system. Making us practice stuff.
All right, hold on.
All this commercialism, all this, the food,
Say it.
This, that, just everything. It sucks. It's like, just coming at you constantly out of the freaking phone in your hand, out the TV, on the radio, coming down the street, the smell in the air. What the hell? What are we doing to ourselves?
I mean, let me just say this.
And that's normal standard operating procedure. So everybody's practicing that. And so when you're not, and all of a sudden we're in a different world eating different food, people are like, what the hell are you doing?
Let me just get into this. I don't know why.
Where did I go there for a second?
I like it because it's the truth. And that's really who we are. I mean, it is I'm not raging about it.
No.
For example, we were watching documentaries and we came across this documentary and I was like, okay, it's a newer documentary.
About the same stuff.
Okay, I'm going to say it though.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going to say it.
It's
How
real.
many plant-based documentaries are out there? How many documentaries are out there about reversing disease? There's quite a few. We know we can reverse disease. Yeah. We know that food has something to do with it.
Right,
we know we're destroying the planet. We know that there's food deserts. We know that there's food disparity. We know that there's a system that has a problem. We know that we have a system that doesn't care about food, and we have a food system that doesn't care about health and all that.
That's right.
Okay, so we already know all that.
Yeah.
I don't want to go backwards and keep on talking about what we already know when we can go practice the doing part.
Yes. Let's practice
the doing part.
Doing and undoing. And the doing of the good.
So when we're watching this documentary, we go to put it, we have not watched any plant-based documentaries. We don't watch, I'm just going to tell you guys.
What?
I like true nonfiction, biography, people climbing mountains, different people, crime. I like
just
documentaries, real stuff.
Yeah.
And especially real stuff about the system or the food. So anyway, we start watching this documentary about the food, and what do we get? Like 3 minutes in?
Maybe.
And I was like,
we just like look at each other.
Been there, done that. Like, we know this is happening, so let's talk about what we can do about it.
Yeah.
And that's create a place where people can actually learn how to practice doing this.
I mean, I'm sure there's some people that don't know or haven't So those documentaries, they need to do them. Everybody needs to do them, and trying to notify more people. Of course. I'm
not.
So it's just a new thing that pops out. Somebody, hey, what's this new thing? All right, that's cool. That's awesome. I'm glad that is happening.
Well, people better buckle up for the...
But you waited for my butt. Me too. It hasn't showed up yet. No, what I'm going to say, but what are we going to do about the problem? What can we, do to move forward? I mean, definitely educating people is first out the gate.
But do you know what I'm going to say about this?
I can't wait to hear.
How much more information do we need before we need to integrate the information?
Yeah.
We know that riding our bike is good for us. Mm-hmm. We know that eating plants can reverse disease, prevent and reverse disease, this lifestyle. Mm-hmm. We know the information is out there. How much more of it do we need to take in before we start saying, I got to practice doing it?
Yeah, that's it.
I got to practice doing it. So anyway, this is where people are practicing.
Yeah.
And this should go right into our health report, I guess. We're going to say the health report this week is brought to you by Plantspiration members. If I wasn't so busy, I would have asked people to fill out a health report and kept that consistency up. But
I that's kind of on me.
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, I posted, but it was a little later. To be honest, I didn't even check it in the past few hours.
This is where you start seeing people stop. This is what I was going to say. People stop trying to do something and they start becoming that something is what I just keep seeing consistently over time.
Yeah, but they keep saying I'm trying to.
Yeah, and I stop them.
But we see that they're already doing
you're down 65 pounds. You're down almost 100 pounds. You're off. You know what? This is the health report.
Yes.
The health report is happening right now. Because things got a little crazy this morning. I know the statistics for what.
Throw it at me.
Or I know what's happening here. Let me give everybody a recap. Somebody is walking unassisted without their walker and they're using their cane, getting into places. This is amazing, okay? They stopped taking Mounjaro. They stopped taking their diabetes medications. This is significant change.
Big time.
The stressors in their life didn't really change, you know what I mean? She's doing it. So this is great to know. She's just
it's awesome.
This is a big thing to watch happen, changing everything. What else? People are less stressed. They're not relying so much on electronics and numbers and devices.
Yep.
They're feeling more of what it feels like to actually be a healthier person, to live healthier, to lose that weight, to make better choices, to practice what they're doing.
I mean, really, in a nutshell, they're more present with themselves, and really understanding their feelings and how that.
People are learning. They're practicing. This isn't a diet, it's a lifestyle. And it's one that we need to start sticking to and keep practicing because life isn't going to stop lifing. Mm-hmm. It is not going to get easier. We've just been talking about this nonstop. We've had everything happen except for our pets' heads falling off this month.
Oh, geez.
It's been everything. It's not always easy to come in here and just say, what are we going to talk about this week? But this is the talk, is that it's going to keep going. Every episode isn't going to be perfect. Every episode isn't going to suck. Mm-hmm. But we're going to keep coming in here and showing you that practicing something is how you actually get it down.
Heck yeah. Before you know, you're just practicing and you're what you've wanted to become.
I didn't want to do it this episode today. I was like, you know what? It's so discombobulated, and it is, and I get it. But
it's good.
I would have felt worse if I didn't show up. I would rather people go, that episode kind of, we understand. That's the reality of this. What is the point of showing up perfect for you every week and going, look, everything is so perfect. The numbers are always perfect. Everything's perfect. That would be a lie.
So many people are spinning that. And that's why it's I don't even go on the socials.
I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm trying to be real. This is really what's happening this week. We're showing up. We're practicing.
Even though I'm half sketch, we're having a conversation, but I'm like, is the audio still working? Let me check this.
We are a little We are a little off. But when I go back to, let me just ask you this before we go deeper. What do you notice people practicing the most?
Well, living life. Seriously.
Yes.
Not really. The
Swimming,
numbers.
going out.
They're going out. They're doing things. They're breathing more. They're freaking kicking butt.
They're living their life. And you know the number we're down to.
Yes, I do.
We should have this done like 5 hours ago. That's why we're a little off.
It's all right. People are certainly more regulated. They're like breathing. When stuff goes down, they take a breath, or before they go, polling, and if you're going to grab some food somewhere, or you're in the grocery store and you're like thinking about buying something you know you shouldn't bring home. People are breathing, and then they're walking right by that stuff. And we're down 2,804 pounds.
It's happening.
Heck yeah.
It's happening. And that's impressive. Okay. That's impressive because it just keeps on going.
The amount of changes people are doing and the life they're living
is
now
bigger than any of that. We've really been focusing on other things.
Yeah. The weight is just a number that everybody can relate to.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, people are living so much more life. It's freaking amazing. It brings a tear to my eye. Almost ruins my mascara, for crying out loud.
It's one of those things. Like, did you think that we would be here? I said it when we got into Saturday Support Group. I don't think people realize we started the global, COVID made a huge impact on what I was doing. We were doing everything in person. I was doing talks everywhere. I was doing talks at cancer centers. I was doing talks at community center. I mean, I was all over the place.
A lot of places.
And then all of a sudden it came to a complete halt. And I had to change everything I was doing all over again. Then we went virtual. Then we started Saturday Support Group in 2020. It was like right away. I was like, we have to get people together.
Yeah. I mean, we have had over 300
Saturday Support Groups. We've never missed one.
I'm telling you, it's awesome.
We would be there even in DC. We would show up to our Saturday Support Groups. And then the same with the classes. They've been every week. We've been practicing them for so long. All that stuff is how we ended up putting more stuff on. Like, let's talk about how we've been practicing this stuff.
Yeah.
Changing who we are. I said this earlier too, and I don't even know if this fits in here, but the people that are closest to us have the hardest time seeing the change in us.
Yeah, that is so true.
Is that, you know what I mean?
I think that's really true. I mean, it starts with yourself too. I mean,
and that's first what matters. But I mean, maybe for other people that are...
Oh, big time. But I mean, like, it's even hard for us to see some of the changes that other people see.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, wow, you're down, you're down 20 pounds. Like, I didn't even, it doesn't register. Even if you've been on a scale and everything, it's just like...
Oh, sometimes it doesn't register.
It takes a while for your brain to freaking catch up.
Same with behavior. Same with identity. A lot of people don't realize that they're practicing already the identity of being a healthier person, a cyclist, a this, a that. But we can talk ourselves out of it. What are you practicing? Are you practicing hitting Taco Bell before, you get home for dinner or something? I mean, I'm not trying, this is what I mean. I'm not shaming anybody.
It's real life, though.
It's raising the level of awareness of what are you practicing? Because I don't blame anybody for the habits that they got into. Like you said, the system has really made it easy for us to practice. You're in a hurry, you need fast food. What kind of a snack can I get in a package? People forget that nature already packaged that up. You know what I mean? Like it's there. But I was practicing when we started, it was like, what am I going to eat? Well, we got to practice the new stuff.
I mean, what did I bring up here? A couple apples, some mandarins, had a banana.
You're always practicing something.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, what are you practicing?
Me or them?
Them, everybody. That's what I want people to think about.
Yeah.
This was a weird
what
episode
kind of
today.
stuff are you practicing?
What do you mean? When does it become who you are?
Yes.
Like
that, yes.
When does it become who you are? Is that what you're asking me?
Yes. Like,
When you realize...
Is that like the 3-week mark or what? I mean...
are you asking me
I'm wondering. Some people are... I mean, it can't just be like, this is set. In 21 days, this habit
I have
will
an
be
answer.
Ingrained in your routine.
You want? Are you asking me?
Yes, I'm asking
as
you.
a professional.
As a professional, yes.
Somatic lifestyle medicine practitioner.
Yes, that.
I believe it becomes who you are when you believe it.
Wow. Huh. That's deep. That's
but
so
it's
good.
really
but
how
no,
I feel.
Really, yeah.
You know, a lot of people are trying to go plant-based, are trying to lose weight, are trying to start a new diet, are trying to do, everybody's trying something. Mm-hmm. But then it goes into, we all know what works.
What works? What do you mean?
You have to eat your plants. You have to nourish your body with whole food plant-based to come to this level of your body feeling
at peace,
safe. Regulated, safe. Mm-hmm. We've got to get nutrition, and you've got to practice that. So you've got to believe in yourself that you can get this down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when does it become who you are? When you believe and know, oh, I've got to eat more fruits and vegetables and I'm going to get healthier. Oh, I know I'm going to go outside and I'm going to get this walk done and follow through. When you start believing in yourself and not waiting for the proof. If I would have waited until I woke up 100 pounds less, I would have never started.
Oh, wow. What?
If I would have waited to wake up 100 pounds less, I would have waited for that moment in order to be somebody who's losing weight. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Some people are just waiting for that specific number to believe, I am doing this. I am. I didn't rack 23,000 miles on my bike and then go, I'm a cyclist. I did that the first year when I realized, wow, I'm doing this every day.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a cyclist. I believed in myself at that time. I didn't go, well, I haven't gotten an outfit to be a cyclist. I just said I'm a cyclist. I just do this all the time. That's who I am.
No doubt. No, that's who we are.
When does it become who you are? When you believe it.
Man, that's awesome. Makes sense. I mean, it makes sense. No, I never really thought about it like that.
Well,
I didn't think about how long cycling. I don't know why I looked at my wrist. How long cycling?
You don't even wear a watch.
No, wrong wrist, anyways, for me. But anyways, how long I never thought about that. How long am I going to bicycle? When will I be a cyclist?
When will you be a guitar player?
As soon as I got on it and started going, I was a cyclist. So
okay, and then again with your guitar, how long until you said I'm a guitarist?
I mean,
it was the day one.
Yeah,
I play the guitar. I'm a guitarist. You didn't just tell people, well,
yeah,
I bought one.
Well,
I started.
Early on when I was like 12 with that acoustic from Sears and Roebuck Company it had action like this far. The strings are so far. It was just hard to play. I was like, maybe not yet. I need an electric guitar.
The biggest part I'm going to say is it really becomes who you are when you come back to it, even when you miss a day or you weren't perfect at it, or you know what, when you had a bad day. I'll stop doing that, but
don't.
Okay. When you have a bad day mm-hmm. and you go back to who you are.
Oh yeah.
And who you would.
Yeah, if
your
you
future self would want to do.
If you didn't abandon yourself in a bad day, that's practicing.
When you know how to come back to who you are. I knew how to go back to being a cyclist.
Yep.
I knew exactly what was going on, and I've done this before, and I don't stress about it.
No, life comes up, man. That's what it's all about. Being able to handle it, not just giving up. You're like, you know what? I'll do it.
But what I did do is I spent 55 miles out there this weekend thinking how I'm going to plan on not getting into the habit of, if it's not a sunny day, there's something else I can do in replace of it. So it's just a matter of practicing what comes next, so we just keep it up. But if I would have started shaming myself and saying, well, there it is. Yep, there you go. Slipping back to your old habits again. I never did. I just thought, tomorrow I'm going to get out there and I'm just going to do it and not worry about it if I don't.
Right.
And I did. And that's how it works.
That's awesome.
So I'm going to get back out there because, I mean, what a difference. More energy. I got way more work done. It's just moving things in the right direction when you're exercising.
Yeah.
And I didn't need to go read a book and figure out why I should go or why I didn't go. I think we all know.
You didn't Google that?
I didn't need to. I know if I get out there, I'm going to feel better. And I think you guys know that too.
That's right. Whatever your joy is, get back to it. Get out there.
Don't wait is what I'm going to say to practice. Don't wait to show up to practice. You know that just makes you feel shameful. You know that just makes you say, I'm just not going to go anymore. I'll start over when I'm feeling better or when I've lost weight or when I'm a little healthier.
Yeah.
Stop practicing that rep.
That's bad.
It is. It's where we got into the habit of practicing that repetition in our brain. And I'm just saying it's nobody's fault.
No, not at all.
But
it's the system.
It's just the way that it works. It's just get out there and ride your bike. Practice what your future self would be doing. I'm just going to say it. This is what it is. All right, this is the logistics of how to get this done.
Yeah.
And if you want somewhere to go to know where to practice, get into Plantspiration. We're teaching people how to get this down and turn it around. We make plants stick so that you don't get sick.
That's right.
And then this is just us talking about how we're getting through our life, because isn't that the way this works?
For sure. We're doing it, we're doing it together.
We're showing you how to do it.
Heck yeah, because
and this
life
podcast
isn't perfect.
It's right. It's right. Life isn't perfect. And this podcast wasn't perfect, but that doesn't mean we're not going to the top.
That's right.
So thank you guys very much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. We're going to get out of here so we don't keep practicing things not working out.
Yeah. Don't forget. Yeah. This was brought to you by Plantspiration Productions. You guys have a good one.
Yeah. Go practice something good. We love you. See you next week. Thanks for checking in.